Not only is Lab changing the way we trade meme coins, they're also giving away a free token airdrop that you probably already qualify for, having never used their tool. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to trade with their Telegram app, how to trade with their browser sidebar. I'm also going to show you how to check if you qualify for their free token airdrop, as well as how to increase the size of your airdrop, for which their TGE is scheduled for early October. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. Special thank you to Lab for sponsoring today's video. As usual, I am not a financial advisor. I have zero control over what happens with this tool, any updates they make, the token performance, or the size of your airdrop. This video is for educational purposes only. Hit the subscribe button and let's jump right into it. So no matter what you're using, you're gonna need to have the Telegram set up, whether it's the browser sidebar, whether it's checking for your airdrop, they all require you to connect a Telegram. So I will put a link to their Telegram, a referral link in the description down below. Really helps me out when you guys use my referral links. You'll also get 10% off of trading fees. So win-win. And like any Telegram tool, you're going to get your own channel, and then you're going to have to click start. However, unlike other tools, this one is going to bring up a Telegram mini app. Now, mine is already set up. It's probably going to prompt you to create a wallet as well as a PIN. Do not lose your PIN. And then once you have that created, in order to check if you qualify for the airdrop, you would go to referrals and you would click on this claim button. Now, the reason I said this is a free airdrop that you can get without having ever used their tool is because they are giving away these crates, which are going to lead to an airdrop allocation for anyone who has ever used any of these tools. And odds are, if you're in Web3 and you're trading meme coins or things on Solana, you've probably used at least one of these tools. So if you have, grab that wallet, paste it here, click check loot box. And as you can see on this wallet, I have 9 commons and 8 uncommons. Now, what you need to do is click verify and claim. It's going to have you connect your Phantom or Soulflare wallet. Unfortunately, I'm on the browser and this is meant for mobile. So I would need to do it in my mobile device. However, for my fellow desktop users, fear not, I'll link this down below as well. You can also check it on the website. So you paste your wallet, you click check loot box. And then on this wallet, I have a bunch of commons. Now, the reason this is different from the one that I put in Telegram is because you can do as many wallets as you want. So I'm just doing a bunch of wallets that all have different crates. So same thing, I would click verify and claim. Normally it has me sign my wallet. I already did it with this one, so I already claimed on this account. However, you're going to get a success message once you've signed, as well as a message in your Telegram chat. So that's the way you qualify for the free airdrop across as many wallets as you can verify. You can also increase the size of your airdrop by trading with the tool, both the browser sidebar as well as the Telegram app. And you can see here, I have to earn 12,000 stars in order to unlock the next level. So that's what I'm going to be doing. You can also earn by sharing your referral link, and the referrals actually go 4 levels deep. So whoever you invite, whoever they invite, and so on, you're also getting a cut of whatever they're trading. So try to shill your code to as many people as possible and just make some passive income on the side. But now that we know about the free airdrop, let's increase the size of our airdrop. So in order to do that, we're going to have to fund our wallet to start trading. Now your Solana wallet's going to be right here. You just copy the address and then you send money over to it from your Phantom wallet or from a centralized exchange. If you want to trade on other chains, they also have Ton, Base, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and very soon they're going to have Abstract. So same thing, if I click Ethereum, it's going to switch and now they give me an EVM address. But for this video, we're going to stay on Solana. So I've already sent money to mine. If you send Sol and it's not appearing, you might just have to do reload the page and then your Solana should appear in your wallet. So now that our wallet is funded, let's go ahead and trade a token. Now, super simple. Here, I would just search a token. I want Pengu. So here it is. I just click on trade and then, you're probably familiar with this kind of interface. You have your regular buys. So I have a market buy. I'm just buying at the current market price. I can also set up a limit buy. So if I want to buy when the price goes down a certain amount and just automatically buy while I'm out at the store or at the gym or sleeping. So for this video, let's just go ahead and set up a market buy. You can either do dollar amounts, it's going to tell you how much sold, or do it in Solana. So let's just do 0.05 so it's cleaner. I can also set up my take profit levels so it automatically trades for me. If Pengu goes up 50%, let's say, or 100%, I want to take out my initials, so take out 50%. I can set up a stop loss. So hey, if Pengu's tanking, I don't want it to tank more than 25% and just get me out. So I can set all of this up with automatic orders. Then I would just click swap and it automatically goes through very quickly. You can see I got a message here also in my Telegram chat giving me all the information about my trade. I can verify that my trade went through right here. So I did a market buy with a stop loss and take profit, and my stop loss and take profit are going to be in the active section. Now, I don't want these to actually happen, so I'm going to cancel both of them just by clicking on them and doing cancel. And now I'm going to go ahead and sell some tokens. But before we sell, I want to show you a really cool feature called smart buys and sales. Now, this might sound like a limit order, but you're going to see it's limit orders that allow you to maximize your returns. Now, the way it works, since I'm on sell, is I'm going to set 2 levels. So the bottom threshold, I don't want to sell before Pengu gets to 5 cents. It's currently at 381 cents. So I don't want to start selling until it reaches 5. And then I want the upper limit where I want to just be out to be at 10 cents. Now it's going to ask you to set intervals. I'm just going to pick, I'm going to pick 10 just for fun. It's going to give me 10 different intervals. Again, this might look like limit orders, right? Like take profit levels. The difference here is if it breaks through any of these take profit levels and doesn't go under, it's not going to sell. It's just going to keep going up and up and up, hold my entire bag. However, the second, let's say it gets to this one, 0.083, the second it goes back under there, it's going to trigger a sale for the portion that I allocated. So let's say I put in $50 and I say, hey, every level sell $5. As it breaks here, it's not going to sell off those $5. It's going to wait till before it goes back down, and then it's going to defend you on the way down. Like you set a take profit as a stop loss rather than a take profit as a limit order. So you're really able to maximize your returns if the token just goes to Valhalla, has a God candle before it comes back down. So a very cool feature. Here I would just need to set how much I want to do with this with, maybe 50%, maybe 100%. I click create order, and same thing, it pops up in active. I can edit it. I'm just going to cancel it because I don't want it to happen. And if you just want to sell your coins, market sale, very simple, 100% swap, boom, it goes through extremely quickly. Same thing, I can check my order. I see it right here. If I want to flex my P&L, say I actually made profit on this trade, I would just go here and I would do share profits. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at a loss, but it's going to pop up right here. So I lost 1.36%. Hopefully you're going to have 500x or 500% here. So that's how you use the Telegram app. But like I said, this is for mobile traders, right? Where's my browser experience? Well, fear not, because if you look here, browser extension available. So I'm just going to click download, and it's going to take me to an explainer page. And on that page, there's going to be a link to the Chrome web store. So on this store, I'm going to be able to install a plugin the same way you installed MetaMask, the same way you installed Phantom. However, unlike those wallets, this one doesn't just pop down, it's a sidebar, which in my opinion is a much better user experience because it's there all the time without covering your screen, without invading your screen. And you're going to see there's some really cool features that it does. It automatically recognizes tokens. So like I said, you are going to need a Telegram account. You would click login with Telegram. You need to generate a code that you do not ever share with anybody. So I'm going to click generate code. I'm going to open it in Telegram off screen. I'm going to input my code. I'm going to input the PIN that I told you not to forget. And then you can see here, I have the exact same interface that I just had in Telegram in my browser. However, the reason this is so cool is because it allows you to have a single trading tool that you can use across every single tool without having to sign up to those tools, without having to create a brand new wallet on every single one of those tools or import your wallet into them. For example, here I am on GMGN. If I click a token, it's automatically going to populate right here with me able to buy. Same thing if I go over to Deck Screener, I click a random coin, it's automatically going to recognize what that coin is, what the price is, or the market cap, and I can buy it from here. I can do special orders, set up my TPs, everything within one tool without having to create multiple accounts. And this works across, like we saw, Base, Ethereum, Binance, TON, and very soon Abstract. And then same thing on any of your trading terminals. Here I'm on Axiom. If I just go to a coin that I was trading recently, it'll automatically pull it up. So I find this is a super cool feature, and it's saving money because a lot of these tools are all 1% trading fees, and they've cut that in half. So they're only 0.5% trading fees, which might not sound like a lot, but if you're doing 100K a day in volume, that's $500. So we have 4 different tabs we can choose. The first one, again, it's just going to be market sales. So buying and selling at the current market price. So here you have a few presets that you can set up. We have our priority fee, we have our slippage, and then we have some presets here. So I can set these up. Maybe I want this one to be like this and 7%, and then I want this one to be 10% and 0.005. That way, if I'm trading a bunch of different coins and something's really hot that I want to get in, I don't have to manually set it up. I can just click through all these features. Same thing on the sale side. I can set it up to be maybe 7% here as well. And then when I click through, it's going to automatically remember all of my details. After that, we have the MEV protection. So if I want MEV protection on or off for when I'm buying and selling, you can have it individually. And then here, it's just going to be how much you want to buy with. So I can manually set it up here. I can also choose from the presets at the bottom, but in this case, let's just buy 0.1 just to show you how it works. I'm going to click buy, and boom, it automatically went through. And then on the sale side, we have the same thing, except it's using percentages. So let's just get rid of this token. Here I'm going to do sell 100%. Boom, it went through extremely quickly, and I no longer have this token. After that, we have the algorithms tab, which here is where I can set up like, hey, I want to automatically buy the dip with a certain amount. I can do a smart take profit like we had on the other page or on Telegram, where I set my take profit levels. I set the amount of intervals I want. I can just have a regular take profit, and I can also set a stop loss. So you're really able to automate everything and just leave your PC, go to bed, whatever, and it's going to trade for you. Now let's just put this trade through. And if we want to see it, we just go back to the markets page, and you can see right here, I have my algorithm active. Buy 0.1 SOL. If it drops by 20%, I can pause and play that. It gives me a little notification here. And then if I don't want it, I just go ahead and delete it. Voila, it's gone. Now, after that, you have your limit orders, which just like market orders, except here, I'm setting a price that I either want to buy or sell at. And then if I just want to set up some regular take profits, we have same thing, the smart take profits, the regular take profits, and the stop loss. So this is a really cool tool. Like I said, I can just switch between pages, and it's automatically going to load the token information. Let me buy it really quickly across any tool. Like here I'm on Deck Screener, here I'm on this coin rugged, but here I'm on GMGN, here I'm on Axiom. So really cool tool, like an all-in-one place. So again, if you like this, I'll put a referral link in the description down below. You have nothing to lose by checking for the airdrop to see if you qualified for free for all of your trading history. And their token is dropping very soon. I know they are doing a raise from the 19th until the 22nd, which is going to be happening on the Legion platform, which does require KYC, unfortunately. However, they do give us some utilities that they're doing with their revenue. You can see they're going to be giving away staking rewards. They're going to do multi-level referrals, which we looked at, but then they're going to be doing buybacks and burns, which is everyone's favorite. That's what's pumping a lot of tokens like Hyperliquid and even the cards token that we just looked at. So that's really the meta, and the more revenue that they're bringing in, the better it's going to be. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it educational. Special thanks to Labs for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching another Crypto Gorilla video. Peace.